I'm going to do some random pulls for Siamese Mah Jongg using Wright Patterson rules. Siamese Mah Jongg is when you have two players playing two hands at one time. It's a lot of fun to play, and it's very challenging. If you're new to Mah Jongg, or if you already know how to play and just want to build your skills, consider subscribing to my channel. That way you won't miss anything. Let's roll for prevailing. I rolled a 7. 1, 3, 5, 7 is west. West is prevailing. Let's roll to see which seat we're in. I rolled a 4. That's an even number, so we're going to be player 2. Even for player 2, odd for player 1. So we are player 2, and it is west for prevailing. Those may come into play. Player 1 plays for east and south. Player 2 plays for west and north. So we got to keep that in mind when we look at the tiles. I'm going to get 27 tiles. Look at that. A Kong of red dragons. We got to do something special with that. Kong of red dragons. Maybe we could play Christmas tree or Chinese New Year. Date hand. Anytime I get dragons, I think about date hands. Chinese New Year is number 79 on page 27. Pungs of 3, 5, 7, corresponding dragons. One of each of the remaining dragons. Here's a 5 and a 7. Chinese New Year. Nine tiles towards Chinese New Year. We need 3 cracks. That's a gap. Let's see. Wonder if we could do a hand of honors instead. 1, 2, 3, 4 pair, heavenly twins. There's way more tiles for heavenly twins. Heavenly twins is a hand of honors, number 76 on page 26. 7 pairs of honors, terminals, winds, and dragons. Kongs may be used. 1, 2, 3, 4 pair. There's also a hand called Trade Winds, number 70 on the same page. 4 pungs of winds and dragons with a pair of terminals. We already have a Kong. We could pung, pung, pair up and pung, and then there's a pair. I think that's better than Chinese New Year. Primarily because we don't have 3 cracks. If we had 3 cracks, I think I would play Chinese New Year. Now let's see what we can do down here. 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. I think we could play maybe big 2, 4, 6, 8. If we are player 2, we're playing for west and north, and it is west for prevailing. So this south is not going to help. We're player 2 playing for west and north. This won't help. East plays for east and south, and it's the west round for prevailing. So I think 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. I think I would play big 2, 4, 6, 8 and either Trade Winds or Heavenly Twins. And that gives us 7 discards. I try to make a decision so that I have 8 discards or less. Let's just look at big 2, 4, 6, 8 really quick. That is a mixed suit hand, 2 suits, number 51 on page 23. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 2 suits with a pair of own or prevailing wind. So we would need a pair of either west or west, because we're playing for west and north. So we would need a pair of west winds. Pretty specific. The other thing we could maybe do is double numbers with 2s and 6s. 2, 6, 2, 6. That might even be better than little 2, 4, 6, 8. That is a number hand. Number hands are on page 22. Double numbers is number 38. 2 pungs of the same 2 numbers in 2 suits with a pair of Windsor Dragons. Maybe we could even put this down here. 2, 6, 2, 6. That kind of depletes these honors up here a bit. But that might be an option. Double numbers with the dragons if the west doesn't come in. I think that's what I would do here. This would be fun to play out. 2 double limit hands. If you would do something differently with these tiles, write random pull 1 or just pull 1 or even P1 and what you would do with these tiles. I think this is what I would do. I was just thinking we could maybe do dazzle with dragons and cracks and then use bams with winds. But that would leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 discards. I think this is much better. I think this is what I would do. Okay, let's go to the next one. I rolled a 7 for prevailing. So 1, 3, 5, 7 is west. West is prevailing. I rolled a 9, so we're going to be player 1 this time. We're going to be player 1 playing for east and south. We're going to get 28 tiles this time. Okay, we've got winds and dragons. And we've got a lot of cracks, but I also see a lot of 7, 8, 9. I think we might even be able to have a winning hand with big odds. Not big odds, big chows. Big chows. Seven, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9 in each suit, 7, 8, 9 mixed with a pair of 6s. All we need is a 9 bam and any one of these 6s paired. This is 2 away from a ready hand right there. Then what to do with the rest of these? We have an east and a white. 1, 2 pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for a hand of honors, or maybe Betty. I think that's what I would play. We're 3 discards from 2 hands. Betty, we'd probably have to throw away a white or an east. So I'd say really more like 4 discards. 4 discards. Betty is a pair hand. Pair hands are on page 17 and Betty is number 8. 3 pairs and 1 suit, no terminals. So we'd have to throw that away too. So there's 5 discards. We need 1 of each wind, 1 of each dragon, any honor paired. Honors are winds and dragons. Then we need 3 pair of number tiles 2 through 8. And we have 2 pair 5. 2, 3, 5. I think that is completely doable, but I would hold these and I would even hold the 1, because if we draw in terminals and honors, we could maybe switch to a hand of honors. The challenge with that is that we have 9s down here. So I would not want to use 9s. I would want to hold the 9s down here and up here play winds, dragons, and maybe the 1s. But primarily, I think Betty would be the best idea, because look at all these tiles. Nine tiles towards Betty. 2 discards before we have to decide. This is exciting. 2 away from ready to win on big chows. 7, 8, 9 in each suit, 7, 8, 9 mixed, and then a pair of 6s. Oh, and you know what? Really, these 2 of these would have to be discarded. So we really have probably more like 4 discards, because we can't keep all these. Big chows is on page 24, number 57. That's a double limit concealed hand. Let's do another one. I rolled a 7. 7 would be west. West is prevailing. I rolled an 11, so we're going to be player 1, since that was an odd number. We'll get 28 tiles. Okay, look at all these pairs of honors. Pairs, pung, pair 9s. Here's a pair, 1, 9, 1. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pair of honors. I think I would play heavenly twins and then middle chows, maybe. Heavenly twins and then something in mixed suits. So let's just pull together the terminals. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 pair. This is 1 away from a ready hand for heavenly twins. 7 pairs of honors and terminals. We need a 1, any 1 to get ready to win. I would totally do that. Then down here, we need to do something with mixed suits. Let's look at middle chows, because we do have a lot of 5, 6, 7, but I think it's 5, let's see, I think it's 4, 5, 6 with a pair of 5, 6, 7, no, 4, 5, 6 with a pair of 3s. 4, 5, 6 with a pair of 3s, middle chows. We only have 1 4. Okay, what about a hopscotch hand? We have 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 6, and 5, 7. We could do Scotch hopper. Let's just see what this looks like. Ooh, this is really light here. We could do heavenly hopscotch or Scotch hopper, one or the other. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, mixed suits. Scotch Hopper is number 47 on page 23. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 2 suits. 2, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 in a third suit with a 1 or a 9 paired. We have these up here. Maybe we could put this down here, or we might be able to do, no, we need that there. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 2 suits. I wouldn't do 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 in dots because that would really deplete this hand up here. As a matter of fact, I wonder if we could just do something different. Let's see, 7s. What about Susie Q? Okay, I think this is better. 8 discards. So that does deplete this a little bit, but we could maybe do terms of honors here. Let's see. 3 pairs of terminals with, or let's see, terminus or termination. Number 67, termination. 4 pungs of terminals and a pair of Windsor dragons. We could pung, pung. We just need to pair up here and pung. Then down here, Susie Q. Pung a south, pair of green. Pung, pung, pung. Number tiles 2 through 8, different pungs, different suits. This hand is set. We just need to pung, pung, ready to win. 2 away from ready. And 8 discards. And then up here, hand of honors still. 3 pungs of terminals with news and 1 win paired. That would be terminus, but we're using the south down here, so that's going to get tight. That's why I'm thinking maybe termination would be good. Number 67 on page 25. I think that's what I would do here, Susie Q. Both double limit hands. Let me know what you think about this one. Just gather honors and terminals. Maybe even play Heavenly Twins. Stay concealed for flexibility. When you get all those tiles, there are so many opportunities to build a hand. You just want to look at the patterns, the repeating patterns, and build around them. Some of those would have been a lot of fun to play. If you have a friend who's adventurous, learn how to play Siamese Mah Jongg and let me know what you think about it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Click the little gray bell. That way you'll get notification for when I post new videos and you won't miss an opportunity to learn a new strategy or pick up an insight to the game that could give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next set of random pulls for Siamese Mah Jongg using Wright Patterson rules, may all your picks be keepers.